بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. أعزائي الطلبة والطالبات طلاب الثانوية العامة، النهاردة معانا امتحان بوكلت ومعانا موديل أنسر للإجابة بتاعته، أسئلة متوقعة في الامتحان. طبعا هنستعرض الأسئلة وكل طالب يعمل answers للأسئلة from himself، يعني من نفسه، وفي النهاية بيعمل تشيك للإجابات بتاعته. طبعا الانسرز الإجابات هتكون في نهاية الفيديو. هنستعرض الأسئلة مع بعض. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C or D. Number 1. Space houses decide what most people should wear. Fashionable, fashion, fashioned, old-fashioned. Number 2. It's 2 weeks since last we have met. The last met. We last met. Last we met. We meet. Yeah, sorry. Number 3. Mona became very attractive after she had space her hair blonde, attended, bleached, linked, wrinkled. Number 4. They have got the tickets. They space to England. They are being flown, are flying, will fly, will be flown. Number 5. I'd space it if you let me get on with my job. Award, govern, relieve, appreciate. Number 6. The sea is a space to swim in. The sea is so cold, cold enough. Too cold, such cold. Number 7. The teacher spaced his students before the headmaster entered the classroom. Silenced, accepted, recycled, commented. Number 8. Space the students in my class are from Cairo. Every, each, either, all. Number 9. There are a lot of tree space on the ground in autumn. Leaves, leaves, lives, halves. Number 10. This is the space where we often have picnics. This is the person, place, time, thing. Number 11. My publisher's space that I send everything to him as an email attachment. Insistence, insistence, insistent, insist. Number 12. I cannot buy anything on the internet. Space the computer is offline for, during, on, why. Number 13. I don't like space of these shirts. Neither, none, every, either. Number 14. The book space last week is really interesting. Which I bought it, that I bought it, I bought. Number 15. Don't space your children by giving them too much money. Spoil, spill, split, soil. Number 16. While space at home, a man knocked on the door and asked for help. While being, I was, I had, was being. Number 17. The committee discussed both space and religious matters. Cultural, cultured, culture, cultures. Number 18. They walked the space, they missed the train, such quickly that, such slowly that, so slowly that, so quickly that. Number 19. A good company manager holds a space meeting with his employees regularly. Meetings, regular, vulgarly, vulgar. Number 20. It space my heart to hear about the earthquake. Smashed, broke, followed, reached. Number 21. The teacher said he would space our homework the next day. Mark, stain, sign, signal. Number 22. Space, the end of next year, the government will have built a new school here. In the end, at the end, by the end, on the end. Number 23. They walked by the beach and watched the swimmers asleep, awake, alive, along. Number 24. She received a reply to her email yet. She hasn't been, she wasn't, won't be, hasn't. Number 25. Keep the fish space from the other food. Please separate mission, stress, task. Number 26. It was a space that I read it twice. Such useful a book, such useful book, such a useful book, such useful books. Number 27. My father's faith in the power of education is strong. Believe, believer, believes, believe. Number 28. We had better decide, or we would better decide. Space need to buy. What we need to buy. What do we? What that do we. Number 29. It was a space effort. No one cooperated with her. A silent, asterisk, a serious, solo. No one cooperated with her. When I reached the station, the train space, I missed it. The train left, had left, was left, had been left. طبعا معانا الباسج. I'll give you time for reading it and answer it alone. طبعا about art and music. طبعا كلمة contemporary معناها معاصر. contemporary means old, traditional, local, modern. طبعا meaning of the words from understanding the passage. المفروض نفهم الباسج القطعة and guess the meaning of the difficult words. بعد كده عندنا the prisoner of Zinda. Joseph was killed while guarding the pipe, serving food for the king, making dinner for Resendel, defending the king. Number 2. Sabt planned to make Resendel replace the king after the king had been killed, had got married, had traveled abroad, had been poisoned. Number 3. The inn at Zinda was run by Fritz von Terlingham, Johann's mother, an old woman, the king's guardian. Number 4. Antoinette de Mauban was known for her hatred and great wealth and ambitions, health and fitness, business and success. Answer 2 of the following sentences or questions. Number 1. Why do you think Michael didn't kill his brother at the lodge? Number 2. If you were Sabt, would you kill Michael at the fort? Why or why not? Number 3. What do you think of Rose when she blamed Rosendal for not doing any work? طبعا عندنا الديالوج number 4. finish the following dialogue. A policeman is questioning a witness. طبعا بيسأل شاهد. Could you space? Of course, sir. Last night I space. At what time exactly did you hear that shot? At 11:35 sir. Space. I ran to the balcony to see what was happening. What did you see then? Space. How many people were chasing the killer? At about 5 men. What happened next? Space. Do you think the man they caught was the same man you saw running? Thank you for your time, sir. Not at all. طبعا ده الديالوج معروف ان احنا بنجيب السؤال بالاجابه، او لو عندي سؤال بعمل له answer، ولكن I have to read all the dialogue. المفروض نقرا الديالوج بالكامل and then start to answer one by one، يعني اجيب واحده واحده if I make a question or answer the question given for me. نيجي بعد كده عندنا الباراجرافز. Schools play an important role in preparing children to be good citizens. طبعا ده مهم جدا. Women's contributions to the welfare of society. طبعا رفاهية المجتمع. نيجي للترانسليشن. Translate into Arabic. Getting the balance right between work life and home life is vital for all people. Number 2, the best solutions to disputes are dialogue and constructive criticism. Translate one sentence only. طبعا احنا هنجيب to English from English to Arabic، ولكن من العربي بالإنجليزي عندنا sentence only one. السبيل لجذب المزيد من السياح لزيارة مصر هو تطوير المقاصد السياحية وتحسين الخدمات بها. نمبر 2 أو الثانية، إن الهدف الذي تسعى جميع المؤسسات التعليمية إلى تحقيقه حاليا هو الجودة التعليمية الشاملة. هنعمل تشيك كده على الانسرز بتاعنا. طبعا دي الانسرز. طبعا دي اجابات للتشويس، ال30 جمله الاختيار. نمبر 1 fashion we lost مثل طبعا since we lost. معروف ان since بتسبق بمضارع تام وبعدها ماضي بسيط. bleached يعني بيض. are flying قلنا اي جمله فيها buy tickets او bought tickets بيبقى فيها مضارع مستمر. appreciate يعني يقدر. too cold طبعا دي صفه سلبيه. silenced يعني سكت. all طبعا بيجي وراها بلورال جمع all. leaves اللي أوراق الشجر مقصود بيها هنا. place لأن عندنا كلمة where فاخترنا نختار place. insistent طبعا the publishers insistent اللي هو إصراره. طبعا for بتساوي because، فطبعا السنتنس نمبر 12 كان مقصود ان انا عايزه حاجه بتدل على الريزن السبب، فنختار for لان for بتساوي because في الريزن. نمبر 13 either I bought طبعا لان حذف ضمير الوصل وربطنا بحذف ضمير الوصل عندنا which I was bought، فطبعا حذف ضمير الوصل وverb to be، اتفضل لي I bought. طبعا اتحذف ضمير الوصل عندنا لان حل محل مفعول، فاتحذف ضمير الوصل. في عندنا spoil يعني يفسد. I was cultural لانها adjective صفة. so slowly that لان طبعا هنا خلاص هو ملحقش القطار. missed it عشان كده اختار slowly. regular منتظم. broke heart يعني يحطم قلبه. mark يعني يصحح. كلمة mark هنا في السنتنس. by لأن عندنا future perfect مضارع مستقبل تام في السنتنس جملة رقم 22. along طبعا على امتداد ده حرف جر. hasn't received طبعا لأن عندي في جملة yet. separate يفصل. such a useful book لأن طبعا بقول لنا هنا في التشويس أو في السنتنس it يعني read it، فطبعا it دي بيعود على مفرد. believe اللي هو الاعتقاد النون. what we decide what we solo لأنه بمفرده، لأنه بقول لك no one help here. had left طبعا لأنه خلاص missed the train، فطبعا هتبقى past perfect. طبعا دي الانسرز للباسج، القطعة اللي كان عندنا. طبعا كلمة modern قلنا contemporary معناها معاصر، يعني modern. بالنسبة النوفل القصة defending the king، طبعا اللي هو يوهانز. had been poisoned an old woman اللي هو الآن wealth and ambitious اللي هي أنطوانيت. بالنسبة للأنسرز بتاع الكويشنز. وبالنسبة للأنسرز بتاع الديالوج tell me what you saw, heard a shot, what did you do then? I saw some men chasing the killer. The men caught the killer and returned with him of course. أو ممكن أقول yes I do. نيجي للترانسليشن عندنا. طبعا الباراجراف you can do it alone. بالنسبة للترانسليشن العربي بالانجليش للعربي تحقيق التوازن اللي هو البالانس بين حياة العمل والحياة الأسرية أمر حيوي للناس جميعا. أفضل حلول للنزاعات، طبعا النزاعات اللي هي disputes هو الحوار discussion، والنقد البناء اللي هو constructive criticism. بالنسبة للترانسليشن من العربي للإنجليش the means why to attract more tourists to visit Egypt. ممكن نقول the means أو the way، الطريقة اللي نجذب بيها السياح، أو الوسيلة. the means معناها الوسيلة، أو the way الطريقة. to attract more tourists to visit Egypt is developing tourist destinations، طبعا destinations اللي هو المقاصد، and improving service inside them. Number 2 the aim اللي هو القصد أو الهدف that all educational institutions اللي هو المؤسسات التعليمية institutions are seeking to achieve the overall quality of education، تحسين جودة التعليم عامة. طبعا هنا ده اللي هو الامتحان اللي نزل في جريدة الجمهورية بوكلت واستعرضناه مع بعض. أتمنى التوفيق للجميع، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.